Okay, so now we're going to assemble column C reverse, which is going to be the back right corner. So essentially it's the exact same thing as the C back left corner. We're just reversing it. But I want to tell you how we got to that back right corner. So we assembled column A, column B, column C, and now we've assembled 3 column Ds. So in order to get to a 20-foot booth, which we're building right now, we have 5 columns in the back, and the 3 middle ones are column D. They're all exactly the same. So the best way to start building your booth is to start at the back and use this joist. So you base your back wall, column C, and then you space out with this joist, and you set it on the short notches, which will get you a 36-inch spacing. So if you do 36 from column C to B and B to A, you'll be within your 10-foot distance in a 10-foot deep booth. So I'm going to drop in this joist right here into the short slot, and then I'm just going to pull this column in to lock in to that spacing. So it's a great ruler, and you can also look down the line and make sure it's lined up. Kind of move these along and make sure you have a nice straight line looking through here. And so now that you've got the spacing, you've got a 10-foot deep booth, and now we're moving along the back wall, and we're going to assemble the reverse column C, which is going to start the return on the right side of your booth. So I'm going to take part 12 and part 27. Since this is the end of the booth, and if we were on an island, somebody would be able to see this side. I'm going to take part 12 and make sure that the banner hole is on the outside of the booth. So this is your back right corner. You're going to be going this way to connect to your next column, and you're going to connect to column D. So I'm going to take part 26, just to make sure that the banner hole is on the back side. I'm going to drop that in. And now I'm going to grab part 14, which is the base of the back. I'm going to rock these 2 forward. Just slide it down. And while I'm here, I'm going to grab a joist to get the right spacing. And on the back wall, you want to set it in these far slots because you want to get it to 40-inch spacing to get you to the 20 feet. So I'm going to drop it in here. Take this piece, slide it back. And there you go. We're at 40-inch spacing. Now I'm going to grab the 30 series, which is the middle column pieces. I'm going to drop the slat wall piece in the back. And I grab part 32, which will allow you to connect to the next column. And what's on bottom goes on top. As you can see, this is part 26 connecting to another 26. I'm going to lift this up, make sure that the banner hole is on the back of the booth, and that the slots are facing up and open to the sky because you want this joist to drop in on top. And now I'm going to grab the sister part of 26, same outline, but it has slat wall, and that's going to go on top because it's also on the bottom. Now I'm going to grab parts 12 and 14. The same parts we use for the bottom. Here's part 12. Here on the bottom, I'm just going to flip it upside down. Make sure that banner hole is on the outside. Slide it in here. I'm going to take 14, which is finished. Take the slot wall, slots. As you can see, if you were we're walking around the outside of the booth, this is going to be slat wall, finished. So is the back. And enable to connect to the next column and connect to the back wall column, these need to be open. So now we're going to connect to column B reverse, which is the exact same one as the one on the left side. It's the right side. And then we will connect to column A reverse, which is exactly the same as the left side, except the banner hole are on the outside, on the right side instead of the left side.